Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dad Games Badly. We're back here today with more NHL 23 and our Stanley Cup champions, Portland Whales, 2 ways to win, Draft to Glory series. Now, we did it. It took us 10 seasons. It was long, it was arduous, but we did it. This is the team that did it. I think people would have gone up and down. But Bradley, Chung, Esch, Appel, Severson, Klotz, Harding, Jennings, Allen, Chucko, Gortz, McCann, Harper, Keeler, the Italian, Parker, Hunula wasn't there, Halvardson, Hernandez, Zetterberg was there though. And of course, we couldn't have done it without Gabe Dag. The man, the myth, the legend. He did not have the greatest overall season, but playoff-wise, honestly, I don't know why he didn't win. Lost 2 games, basically, per series. He was an absolute beast. The last time he made the playoffs was 28-29 in Alaska. He did not have a great playoffs, but I don't believe that was the greatest team that was put in front of him. And Charlie Lee, did Charlie Lee get a chance? I don't think he even got a game. In all honesty, not even like a backup shot. He just stayed in. I can't believe they did it. And then on top of that, you have the Calder winners, the Alaska Huskies, in the same season. How does it happen? Their second ever Calder. They won one early on, but that was amazing. We do have the draft. I do want to go into progress reports quickly and just kind of see who is growing. Esch did not have the greatest playoffs, in all honesty, but that's okay. Chung, fantastic. Appel, Severson, Harding, Lee. Not really any growth there. Chucko's going to see some growth. Like, all these guys, I think, are really going to see some growth at the end of the summer. Whoever stays, we are going to have to make some decisions. Is Hanula ours? I believe he is. Oh, that's Harper. Never mind. Cam Allen's an 82. Not a lot of growth. Parker had a ton of growth. Gortz, the Italian didn't. The Italian came in clutch when it mattered, in all honesty. What are you going to do? And in the system, Roach is a 74. Low. Like, quite a few players that we can focus on, but nobody is super fantastic. Some players that will be leaving us. Let's go ahead and get into this draft. We've got some time, actually, to take a look at who we're going to be drafting because we're picking so late in the draft for the first time ever. We've been picking in the top 5 over and over again until now. So we'll be missing out on somebody like Connor Kincaid, who would have been a fantastic player to stand up beside Danny Bradley, move Appel down a line. Calvert, Moss, Ribeiro. Some pretty solid players here, but we need to look at who will be available to us. Cade Heward. I mean, he is a 2A, but he's 3 years out, and I'm not really interested in taking that. Medium 9 in Eddie Scrivens. Medium 6 in Clapperton. Low elite sniper, which is a shame. Then we've got Ray Rupert. Will Hood might be the option. If nobody else pans out for us, maybe this low elite in Jorge Savard. Possibly a medium elite goalie there. Medium elite goalie there. So let's take a look at forwards here. Ray Rupert, probably a two-way, maybe a playmaker. He's awfully small, 3 years out. Chistov, I mean, is confirmed. Leonard Cooper. No. Georges is not a two-way. I mean, he could be. But he's also 23 years out and looks terrible. Scrivens. I mean, I'm not really interested in any of these forwards. I mean, Rupert just... maybe? No. Defensively, we have a couple. They're all medium sixes, though. I mean, Kondratov's not terrible. Kondrativ would be the only one I would take there, but again, not who I want to take with my first overall pick. And in net, we have Will Hood, who looks to be very good. 3 years out. You look to be terrible. And Jesse Hendricks. We might be taking 2 goalies here. I'm not seeing much else. Because I'm not taking the defenseman. It's not worth it. Let's go pick here. Take a quick look. Kincaid was a sniper, so would not have worked out for us. That would have sucked. We would have been left with Moss or Ribeiro. Let's see. Colomb was good. Matheson was pretty good. I mean, getting Bonino at 10 is pretty nice for LA. Hemingway. Who else would have been good for us? Harold would have been really nice at 17. Hoyle, Okposo. Clapperton. So Clapperton did end up going. I mean, Raymond is the only guy that we were really interested in. Everybody else was kind of meh. I am looking at Will Hood here. 6'2", 18 years old, 3 years out. Let's take that. He is a 63 overall, but he's got probably a pretty good base. Yeah, that's a pretty solid base to get started on. Let's go into view draft class. Let's do this. Wozniakowski, another goalie. Low elite in Crest, probably. Low elite in George Savard, we know. He's the one that I wanted to know if he's going to be any good. Hilbert. Yeah, you're a sniper, though. Same as Savard. He's a playmaker. Low elite in Stasiak. Bingo, bango. Just put all these people on the list. Get to the medium 4s here and do the same. All right, let's look at forwards. I mean, it does feel like Waz is the next one in that round. Serge Parody. Possibly. He's a good one for that round. Simon Duchesne. I'm going to say no on Duchesne. Bartek. Definitely a two-way. 3 years out at 18. Not a bad shout. Stasiak. Four years out at 20. I'm going to take you out. Marcus Soderstrom. Possibly. Ruchin. 5 years out at 18. I'm going to say no. It's going to be so bad. Jalen. Selleck. I'm going to say no on the 20-year-old. Donald Clazen. Keep him in there. Chris McGinn. Not actually bad. It's okay. We'll have less on that list now. When we go into it, I wasn't watching the time because not really a problem. Karotsin. I mean, probably not going to take you, buddy. Defensively, we are looking at Kondratev. Well, we're not actually looking at you, sir. Corson, no. Sebastian Kress. Okay. I'm not sure. Great puck mover, magic hands, mobility. He's 6'3". I think he is. I mean, it would suck to get him and he's not, and then we have to trade him away. But whatever. Nikita Grigorenko. I mean, again, same thing. Can't skate, though. That's kind of a problem. Silverguard. You're interesting. Kimmy Paulson. I mean, 20. Kind of my problem here. Jose Jacobs looks good. And then this Burnett guy. And we're going to say no on you. And then goalies. Millman. Blair. Jesse Hendricks. Oh, I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet. We'll go to pick 66. Hendricks did go. He was a 62 medium elite, so we don't have to worry about that. Jonas Gustafsson. Savard was a playmaker. Beautiful. Kondratev was a 63. Rupert was a playmaker as well. And yeah, we are good. So we'll make our pick here. Bartek, honestly, 3 years out at 18. I don't hate that, but you're a low 6. I'm going to say no. We have better options. Donald Clayson, 3 years out at 18. Kind of the same thing. Chris McGinn, 3 years out at 18. Is interesting, that's for sure. Then that leaves us... Oh, so that's it, eh? So, Bartek, Klassen. I mean, in all honesty, if we're going to go for anybody, it's going to be Chris McGinn, I think. Klassen. Yeah. He played more minutes. Probably on a crappier team, but that's okay. Let's take a look. He is a medium 9. That's okay. We'll take it. We'll sim to pick 99. make a decision. Who is left? I mean, I think Sebastian Kress is the guy that we go after, but he's not until a little bit later. So Surge Parody, I probably could get away with not taking Grigorenko right now. Jacobs is interesting. Oh no, did I screw up and miss that confirmed medium elite guy? God damn it. Okay, so if that's the case, I think out of Blair, 19, 4 years out, yeah, you're out, buddy. Jose Jacobs, we're gonna go with Jacobs here, I think. The other one was Surge. 17. No, we're gonna go with Jose Jacobs. So Bartek was a low 6. Klassen was a low 6. Artmeyer was a low 6. Wozniacki was a medium elite, but he's a 51. And he is 18. There's not a lot to like there, folks. So I'm okay with losing Wozniacki there. Let's see, anybody else? Millman was a medium elite. And low 6 in Jacobs there. So pick 132. We'll go back quickly and just see who else were we looking at in this round. Blair was a medium starter. Parody was 57 low 9. I mean, that's basically what we got, but in a defenseman. And everybody else is fine there. Alright. So we can get Kress in the next round. At this one, we're looking at Grigorenko or Silvegaard. Grigorenko looks decent. 5 years out at 20, though, for the defenseman. And 18-year-old, very confusing player, Liam Silvegaard, is who we're going to go after here. Liam ended up being a low 6 to a defenseman. That is okay. We will sim to our next pick. We will make it. We already know who it is going to be. Sebastian Kress out of Lucerne. Fingers crossed. We got something good. Let's see. Grigorenko was a medium 6 offensive defenseman, so we got the right guy. Coyle was medium elite. Strombolopoulos, Zerdev, Novolaitsev, Umberger, Kaptianov. Kress, low elite offensive defenseman. So we need to make a trade. Who was the worst team? It was Arizona. Will be the trade partner today. And that was Sebastian Kress. Arizona, please give me your 199 pick. I'll take it. I'll just go to the front of the round. I'll take 2 picks in a row. Haha. Proposed trade. I mean, of course it is. Alrighty. Round 6. Who is left on our list? Nope. I think we have 1 pick left, and then it's just guess, right? And then it's just pick whomever. Soderstrom is the guy who we're going to take with that pick. Let's see. Dawson D. Nicola. Nope. And Kenny Ruchin is going to be the next guy, I think. Though he's so garbage. I'd rather take a shot on somebody else. Any of these guys? Ed Selick, 20 years old though. Alright, Georges Fournier. And we will pick here. Soderstrom, low 9, and at the end of it all, low elite sniper and Fournier. Fantastic. Who do we beat? We beat Florida, right? Nope. Not the pick I wanted. I wanted next year's. Beautiful. Only 5 picks in the draft. And we got a goalie. I think we got one good draft pick. That's really going to fuck us up. Okay. Well, I think we are going to leave it here. I should have looked at contracts and probably offered something. Maybe I can do it right now if anybody needs it. Forward-wise, all expiring. Jennings, I do want to offer you whatever you want right now. 6225. Bring up my calculator here. 6225 times 0.85. 5.3. If I can get basically 900,000 off, I'm gonna take it. Who else is left? Gortz, Harper. The Italian wants to come back. All these guys can get new deals in the next year. Halverson, though, I don't believe is ours. He's not, so we don't care. And everyone else on that side can get figured out shortly. Harding needs a new deal. He is looking for 7750 times 0.85, which is 6.6. Save just over $1 million on him. Abel McCann needs a new deal at 24. He's looking for 215. 185. I mean, Hanula, Hernandez, Heward, don't care. And these two we will worry about in the offseason. Beautiful. So I'm going to leave it there. We'll sim a day. We have some expiring contracts. Nothing to worry about coaches. I did just sign new coaches last season. And Jennings resigns, Harding resigns, McCann resigns. So everybody we sent an offer to resign, which is perfect. We saved a little bit of money on that, maybe a couple $1,000 or a couple mil. But that will get us through until next time. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Much